Shurtz custom cue made by Mr. Bob Owen. This is a very unique, special butterfly design. It is Birdseye Maple on the forearm, Birdseye Maple on the butt sleeve. This cue was originally made back in 2007 for a longtime friend, client, customer of Bob Owen's, and the gentleman passed away. We actually picked this cue up from one of his relatives. It was checked out by Bob. Bob said it rolls nice and straight. The butt is perfect. You've got the two original maple shafts. One has a lift in the center, the other's perfect, which I'll demonstrate here in just a moment. But we actually purchased this cue. We sent it to Bob Owen, and we had it completely refinished, restored, and rewrapped by the man himself who made the cue. Now, back in 07, Bob would have the symbol at the bottom that would say, just like this does, because it was left on there, it says Shurtz 07. Well, Bob was the cue maker at Shurtz, so we had Bob sign the cue, and he actually had the date that he made it because of his records. So this is signed Bob Owen, 11/23 of 07. And boy, this is a dandy of a cue right here. For those of you that have been looking for a really nice, unique cue that's definitely going to play good, can't get much better than this, and it is a beauty. Again, completely refinished, just like new, with a Spanish bull wrap added by Bob Owen at the shop in Wichita. So the butt itself is 15 ounces. It is 29 inch. That is a Southwest style, we like to call it. Southwest style, big pin, 3/8 11. I love that big pin. And I'm going to show you the butt itself rolls nice and straight, no variation at all. That's, you can tell you've had some really good construction. The inlays that are inside of the Bubinga wood, so that is Bubinga wood, those are actually natural inlays. So there is no overseas shipping on this cue, no exceptions. And also there are certain states that will have restrictions as far as purchasing this cue or us being able to ship it to you. So just be aware of that. It does have some natural material in it. It is pre-ban material. Obviously, this cue was made in 2007. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, is it beautiful. Now, if you notice the butterflies, they have kind of a whitish color, a yellowish color, and then black veneers. So you've got the larger butterflies, then you've got the smaller butterflies in between. You can call those butterfly points, I suppose. And then he also carries the design down into the butt sleeve. Beautiful, beautiful Bubinga wood. I'm trying to give you an opportunity to really capture the beauty of this on camera. Bob does such good work. I'm a big fan of Bob's. Bob notably is one of the best repair guys in the country as well. So he's by far one of the best cue makers in my opinion. And he does excellent repairs. I mean, this finish looks like glass on this cue. And he does such a good job with his wraps. I love Spanish bull. This cue just is so unique and so beautiful. You have two maple shafts. One shaft weighs 3.4 ounces. One shaft weighs 3.3 ounces. They're both right about 12.9. You do have, let me show you, a little bit of a lift in the center of one of them here. That one rolls perfectly straight. You can see that. And then here's the other one here. We are full disclosure here at Crossroad Cues. And it's not really a big deal. This wouldn't affect my buying this cue or not. There you go, right there. You've got a little bit of a lift. You can see some movement right there in the center of that one shaft. The other shaft is perfect. And then the tip on this one doesn't move off the table at all. So there you go. Most people, myself included, unless you like to play with maple shafts, which some people do, most people will play with some type of a low deflection shaft. So in any event, you do have two old growth maple shafts with this cue that are 12.9. One, again, with the lift in the center. The other one is just about perfect, as you can see. Give you one more opportunity to enjoy this cue. It is going to be on my website, crossroadcues.com, shortly. If you need some financing, we have financing with a firm. You can pick a number of different financing options, even as low as 0% interest from what they tell me. and you can do very little, if any, money down at all with that program, or we have a layaway program as well. Bob Owen custom cue, made and signed in 2007. You know, for a cue that has this amount of work in it, you would expect to pay thousands and thousands of dollars, especially by somebody as known as Bob Owen. Bob has a 2-year wait right now. So to be able to get a cue like this in the low 2000s, completely restored by Bob, that is a really, really good deal, and it definitely won't last. It will be on our website again, crossroadcues.com. Take a look at our business Facebook page, Crossroad Cues Gallery page. We do also ship extremely fast. We use UPS, second day air. Thanks for taking a peek. Crossroad Cues.